As you may have heard, something pretty horrible happened at Gen Con 2018, and it has become a flashpoint, an important moment in the tabletop gaming community. Although authorities are still investigating the incident and no one is guilty of anything yet, the word is that a game designer physically attacked a conservative vlogger at a restaurant outside the convention hall area. I will make no comment on this event since I was not there. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. However, what's more concerning are the calls for violence from people inside the gaming community against named individuals, people who are deemed to be Nazis, and in some cases, just bad people. This is not acceptable in any way. I'm creating this page to hold people accountable in a nonviolent way. Sexism, racism, and harassment are all serious issues that should be addressed by the gaming community in a constructive and a nonviolent way. We have some true champions for diversity and inclusion in this community, and constructive dialogue over the past few years has made a real difference in a completely nonviolent way. Just look at the characters that you see in some of the games released today as opposed to what the character collection was in games maybe 5 years ago. On the other hand, we have an alarming number of people approving and even promoting violence against others as an acceptable reaction. Not as a method of self-defense or a method of protecting innocents under physical attack, but as a strike-first method, an acceptance of violence against others based solely on their beliefs, their words, or their ideals. This is morally wrong, it's illegal, and it has no place in our community. I've created this page to keep a record of those who believe violence is an acceptable solution and those who stand against it. If you're going to promote violence, you will own it. I encourage everyone not to support those companies, designers, or media who support violence and the thought policing of others. It makes no difference how offensive the victim's views are. We have a First Amendment that upholds the rights of citizens to say horrible things. We do not have a right to be violent against people because of any of the horrible things they say. If you're a publisher, designer, or have a tabletop game-related company, please publish a statement on violence and the promotion of violence in this community. We have a right to know where you stand. There will be no more silence on this moral issue in order to preserve your bottom line. The time has come to take a stand, and if you don't, it will be made public that you have chosen to make no statement. If you're aware of a statement provided by any board game company, manufacturer, media outlet, podcast, retail store, distributor, board game pub or cafe, designer, a board game artist, studio, convention, website, or any other related industry, business, please provide a link here so I can document it and make it public. Our community is at a very important turning point. It's time to choose which side you're on. There is no middle ground on this issue. And to be clear, we're not talking about justified self-defense or defense against innocent people when faced with an actual threat. All right? We're only talking about violence against others for what they have said, what they believe, or what they promote. I look forward to your official statement on this issue.